Okay, so a very good afternoon or good evening to everyone. So today we have the Aishwarya Dumpeti. So Aishwarya has cleared the IBPS AFO examination this year. She's from the Telangana. So today we'll discuss about her journey, how she cleared this examination, and how much it takes her to clear this examination. And I will first congratulate you, Aishwarya, on behalf of all our XMB family and from myself also. A very congratulations to you for clearing this examination.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll start from your brief introduction, Aishwarya. So can you tell us about something about yourself?
Yes, sir. My name is Aishwarya. I'm from Telangana, Warangal district. I've completed my BSc Honors degree in Professor Jaishankar University. And
So you did BSc Agriculture only,
yes, sir. No, I have not done MSc.
MSc. So it was your fixed plan that you have to go for the IBPS AFO or not to go for the PG?
Yes, sir. I didn't want to go for PG because after PG here in our state, even after PG, PhD has become must for whatever the jobs, assistant professor,
Yes.
etc. And after that, we have to qualify in the net. All the process is long, and being there, we will not get that much of time in the family. So I always wanted to go for a job itself after BSc.
Okay, so basically you were very determined to go for the job after BSc, and that is IBPS
Yes,
AFO.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, when you saw your result on 1st of April, so how you felt at that time?
I felt very happy, sir. As I told you, this is my third attempt. I
Third
lost it
attempt.
two times by very less margin. First time I lost it by 3 marks. Second time I lost it by 2 marks.
Okay.
I was going through interview all the attempts. I'm going till the end, but in the final result, I'm not getting it. So this time I was very happy.
Okay,
Doing the
so
result.
your story will be, I think, very motivational for all those students who are not able to clear the examination. And many a time, even I'm getting this query, sir, I'm unable to clear this examination by point this much marks. So it is
Yes,
really very
sir.
painful. And you have faced this kind of situation twice. So we'll
Yes,
very
sir.
very happy to hear from you that how you sustained your motivation, to prepare again and again for the IBPS AFO. Then, after the result, so to whom you told your result very first?
I told my mother, sir, because she's in home only, and she's the one who is waiting for my success. So, firstly, I told my mother, later, all my friends, well wishers.
Okay, okay. So, as we discussed. So, but one question is in my mind, like when you were doing your BSc Agriculture or the graduation, so how do you able to know about this IBPS AFO job and how you made this thing that you have to go for only IBPS AFO?
Uh, when we were in third year, one of our assistant professors said that his friend, soon after BSc, she went into this job. And
Hmm.
she told she has been earning well before us and she's very happy now. So that time it was registered in my mind this job is very good and we have to go for this after BSc.
Okay.
So, but that time I don't know how to prepare and all. Later I got to know.
Okay. And any of your seniors who cleared this examination who influenced you?
Actually, ours is the first batch in our college. In
Hmm.
our branch, it was ours is the first batch. So we didn't have any seniors to guide us also. I think that was the in first attempt, that was the reason I couldn't clear the exam. I didn't know the importance of names actually that time. As I'm from science background, I'm not that strong at aptitude. So I
Hmm.
concentrated more on aptitude that time. And even mains also, I didn't know the importance of current affairs scheme. And even in subjects, where to concentrate, how to read, all these things were not clear at that time. So I think that is the reason I did not clear that time.
Okay. So that will be very interesting. We'll discuss one by one. Okay, we'll do
Oh,
this thing in detail so that student can resemble their preparation, and student who are starting their preparation for the IBPS AFO, they can correlate and they can understand the things. How they can clear their examination in first attempt, like whatever you have gained through your experiences, so this will be very beneficial to the student also. So how you started your preparation, and in which year of graduation you started your preparation basically?
actually, I have started after graduation only, sir, because here we do not have many coaching centers and people to guide also in our
Hmm.
place. So after graduation itself, just in online only we have seen the syllabus. I've seen the syllabus and I started preparing. For aptitude, I took a course because we had to get the basics. That's why I took. I was concentrating on that only so much for months together. I have studied that only because I don't know that. I was afraid if I could not clear prelims, that it is waste of preparing mains. That's why
Hmm.
I concentrated more on that. And means within that short period of time, maybe I did not cover all the important things. And
Hmm.
in as my degree is BSc Honors Agriculture, veterinary is not the major subject. Just we will have a subject in one of the semesters, but we don't study that much more, sir.
Yes.
That's why I missed on some important subjects like veterinary, horticulture, like that.
Hmm.
So I could not clear it that time.
Okay. So, what was your basic learning from your first attempt? Because in the first
First,
attempt you said you given the interview also. So what was your learning at that
yes,
time?
sir. That time I just got 2-3 marks more than the cutoff in mains. That is
Okay.
not sufficient.
Yes.
We have to firstly go through syllabus and the
Yes.
important subjects. We have to analyze the previous papers, which is the subject where we are getting number of questions and what kind of questions. And every year, what kind of new questions are given and what kind of models are given. And we have to focus on that part. And even we have to give number of mock tests. In my
Yes.
first attempt, I am even unable to give a good amount of mock tests. Just given a few. That experience will not be enough.
Okay. So, as you mentioned, the mock test is really important. And I told nearly all students that mock tests are very important. And you also mentioned
Yes,
that the
sir.
analysis you did, type of question pattern. So how you did that analysis?
Actually, during my first attempt, I was not that much aware about anything. In
Hmm.
my second attempt also, I was aware of analyzing all things, but what is a mistake I did is while writing mock test, we have to sit for 45 minutes. We have to feel like it is the final test only.
Yeah.
I wrote many mock tests in my second attempt, but I used to not sit for 45 minutes. Uh,
Uh,
I didn't feel like it is the final one. I used to make many silly mistakes during that time. I used to finish the exam just in 20-25 minutes only. So
it
that
happens.
was the reason. That was the reason. In the final, it reflected that way only. I made many silly mistakes, and my accuracy rate is not at all good in my second attempt. So in my third attempt again, I started revising everything well before me. And I used to write at least 2 mock tests per day,
Per
and
day
I used to
from
analyze it in January. In the month of
January.
January, I wrote 2 per day. Before
Hmm.
that, also I wrote randomly whenever I feel like writing. That time only I wrote. But in January, per day to compulsory I wrote, and I used to analyze it more than the time. See, 45 minutes. If it is 45 minutes, depending on my mistakes, only analysis and revision used to take 1.5 to 2 hours.
Yes,
So that
that
way
is very
I could
important.
know. Yes, sir. That way I could know which points I couldn't remember, which are the topics I am weak at, and also what are the mistakes I'm doing while reading the question, while
Hmm.
understanding the options. Even these
Hmm.
things play a very major role in clearing the exam. Understanding the question and options. Many times options will be very nearer and we will be confused. In every year, uh, at least 4 5 questions will be like we could not decide which option we can keep, which option
Yes.
will be the correct one. So mock test only will help in overcoming that problem.
Yes, so, whatever you are studying, it will be only fruitful when you will understand what type of question will come in the examination. And
Yes,
like
sir.
this year also, two questions were very confusing. Like one was the related to the photo periodism. No, where
Yes, sir. And
yes,
another
yes,
one also, sir. It is it about the
ripening and
film.
degreening.
It was yes, sir. That
Yes,
was also very confusing.
very confusing. So that confusion, although that were very question that was the question where the confusion was very high, but for other questions also, the analysis is very much important. If we have done
Yes,
anything
sir.
wrong in the mock test, so we should be well aware about why we did this question wrong.
Yes, sir.
That is very
Uh,
important.
Proper analysis is important. Like why it is happening. Do you not memorize it, or you did wrong in understanding the question, or you are confused with the options? And be it any of the reason, you have to be sure to overcome that mistake. What should be done to overcome that mistake? That is the thing that should be done in the month of January. It is not at all good to start preparation in the January. We
January,
must
yes.
prepare very early only. Then only it will be revised many times and we can memorize it. It is total memory no, sir. Whole subject more than the concepts, memorizing part is only more. So we have to read it well before only and we have to revise it many times. That is important thing.
Okay. So in the previous year when that was your second attempt, when you are not
Yes.
able to clear the examination, just after the result, so how you motivated yourself then again to prepare for this examination, or basically how you cope up with that situation?
Actually, I took time for me to cope with that. I did not study anything for a month at least. I was worrying so much. Like I told you, first attempt I lost by 3 marks, second attempt
Hmm.
2 marks. I
Oh,
spent a whole year and I could only improve myself for 1 mark.
okay.
I could not take like why did this happen to me that way. I could not take that to my heart first. But later I started analyzing everything and started my preparation again. I wrote RRBs also this time.
Hmm.
I attempted PO also. But
Okay.
even in those exams, I lost mains by margin, like
Oh.
3 4 marks. So again, it is very demotivating for me. Later, we
But
have to move on.
I want to add one thing. When the result is not according to our expectation, we started blaming ourselves.
Yes,
So
sir.
basically we are somewhere we are making ourselves responsible for not getting the selection, but there may be the
Yes,
n
sir.
number of reasons, and it is not like that for a 1 year you yourself work for only for 1 mark. Definitely not. So
Yes, sir.
again, it is a very common situation, even from the day of the result, like 1st of April 2023, and today is the 3rd. I'm getting so many queries and so many reply from the students also. Sir, I'm not able to clear this year also. This was my second attempt or third attempt. So again, it is very easy to say, just be
Yes,
motivated, be
sir.
positive, but I understand that it is very much difficult. So that's why I want to understand from you that even if it took one month to prepare yourself again for the study, but what make yourself to start again for the preparation?
Firstly, we have to stop thinking, why did this happen to me only?
Yes,
Instead, you have to start analyzing uh, what is the mistake you have made and how could you not do again?
yes,
Uh, that way, if we keep crying and be in depression for months, that is not at all good news. It will not lead us to anything else. To we should again regain our confidence. We have to start analyzing our mistakes and we have to keep studying. That's it.
yes. That's why If you will motivate yourself, then only you will see this day also when you finally get selected.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? If you will lose the hope in between, so definitely you will not get anything, despite of working so much. So, which bank you got?
In Central Bank of India.
Central Bank of India, a very good bank. So, Aishwarya, how IXMB help you in your whole journey?
In exam, there are free mock tests, which is a very good thing for all the students. I've
Hmm.
written mock tests in exam B, and then during mains, especially in the month of January, your videos were very helpful. You have
Hmm.
given subject-wise videos on YouTube free for all, and you have given those PDFs in the Telegram channel too. And those questions were very helpful. Actually, they will definitely get reflected in the mains. At least some few of them will are reflected,
Hmm.
and then in even current affairs classes also,
Yes.
MSPs, everything you are updating timely in your videos. So that helped me. In this time, I did not attend any mock interviews, but in my second attempt, I attended your mock interview. If there are some things I don't know how to answer. I asked you how to answer those questions.
Hmm.
Those things helped me this time also.
Okay.
Just because I'm confident enough that my previous revision for interviews enough, I did not take any mock interview this time.
Yes. So again, this is very, good thing for all the aspirants. So if you have prepared once, so you have to keep on doing the revision again and again. It is not necessary,
Yes,
to run after the notes and collection of making the videos and all those
yes,
things.
sir.
You have to
I
revise.
have to mention one thing, sir. It
Yes.
is not about what material we are preparing and
Yes.
how many materials we are reading. It is just about, even though you keep your materials in limit, even you follow only one material, revision is very much important. And
Yes.
then we will know what are the points are not getting covered in our mock test. Only
Hmm.
those topics we can refer from some other material. Instead, reading 2, 3 materials is not at all good because we cannot revise all those
All
before
those.
the exam, and we will get into tension that we have not revised this, that, like that.
Yes.
So we have to keep our material limited and attempt mock tests, analyze them. So this is the process should be done to get success.
Okay. And as you mentioned, while for the mains preparation, you attempted two mock tests daily. So it
Yes,
was
sir.
nearly 60 mock tests in the month of January. That was,
Yes, sir.
really, yeah, this will be the target for the students preparing for this
Yes.
year.
Yes, sir. Even not only mock tests, I used to do many questions wherever I get questions. But I used to not waste. I have to keep some time each day for such things. And I used to do questions in that time. Doing questions continuously also it is not
Hmm.
good. We have to keep some time for that thing, and we have
Definitely.
to do. After at least 2, 3 revisions, we have to start doing questions. Then only we can do questions easily and we can analyze why we are doing mistake. Without proper revision, mistakes will happen only because we don't remember things. So revision is very much important.
Yes. Okay. So, this is how you prepared. So I think this will motivate the students who are preparing for the next year or who just started preparing, or the students who have given first attempt or second attempt and not able to clear this examination. Definitely they will get the motivation from you. And you know, this year you cleared now. So what is your next target? Is it this is the only journey, or have you planned for anything else?
No, sir. I have actually written HCI, and there
Okay.
is one exam here in Telangana TSPSC
Yes,
Agriculture
yes,
Officer.
yes.
After this exam, I'm not planning to write any other exam. I only want to know how to grow in my job,
Job.
promotions. That way,
Yes,
only that way I'm saying.
if you will see them, so many CMDs or present public sector banks, they have started their journey from the IBPS AFO, or sorry, that time not the IBPS, but as in a field of agriculture field officer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I think this was very nice to interact with you. So if you want to say anything to the students who are preparing for the next year, so you can add.
I can only say do not demotivate. Uh, considering the previous results, always analyze the mistakes and just correct them. Revision is very, very important. If you think it could be cleared just in one day, after prelims results, we can study. This is also one thing, sir. Until prelims results, students will not start preparation, getting tension on that thing.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
after after getting prelims result, there will be very less time. It
less
won't be
time.
sufficient at all. So this is important thing, not to go into analysis of prelims cutoff and all those things. Do not think whether we will qualify or not. If we
Yes.
study for mains, if not this year, it will be helpful for us next year. We should not regret that we did not study. I would like to say this only. And revision is very much important. At least 6 months you have to keep studying agriculture only, because it is total memorizing part. We need to memorize all those.
Okay. Yes, this is very important. Again, after the prelims, now the after the result of prelims, very less time is there, around 10 to 11 days. So that is not at all
Yes, sir.
sufficient. And after that, you will have the fear that my days are very less, how to prepare and all. Yes. Okay, so I think that's all for the discussion. And again, we congratulate you. And
Personal request, I wish you make some videos in English too, not only in Hindi, because there are many students from South India who could not understand Hindi. It would be helpful for them if you do such revision videos in English.
okay, okay, sure. That was in our mind because we are getting this request in nearly all the videos that please make the video in English also so that the southern student can also understand. Although our course is completely in English till now, but many a time in the YouTube, maximum student want us to teach in Hindi language. So we are not able to decide. Although this year we have planned that we will do the videos, YouTube videos in Hindi as well as in English also. Yes, sure. We'll consider, not only consider, we have basically started considering this request because we know the many southern students following us. So definitely we'll do this thing. And any students, any juniors of yours also, you should also motivate them. You should also help them to prepare for the examination. So again, many congratulations, Aishwarya, from my examiner side to
Thank you so
clearing
much.
this examination. Okay. So and thank you for discussing us this your complete strategy and all those things to motivate the student. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.